Event 1. San Jacinto. American troops attacked the Mexican army, screaming, "Remember the Alamo/Goliad." The war was over within 18 minutes, with half of the Mexican army dead. From then on, Santa Anna was captured. Santa Anna was forced to sign treaties, leading to Texas becoming independent.
Event 2. James Polk elected. James Polk was given unexpected support, making him a dark horse. He was nominated by the Democrats. When he was nominated, he became the 11th President of the United States. He was also recognized for being the governor of Texas and also served 7 terms in Congress. He vowed to add Texas and Oregon to the U.S.
Event 3. Lone Star Republic. In 1836, Texas raised a flag with a single star, naming themselves Lone Star Republic. Sam Houston was the president of Texas at that time. Sam Houston set up a new army and navy.
Event 4. The Lone Star Republic wants in. The Texans didn't like being independent. They considered themselves Americans. So, in 1836, they asked Congress to join. But the Congress said no because they were a slave state. Why? Slaves would outnumber free states, giving Texas a voting advantage in Congress.
Event 5. Manifest Destiny. The definition of manifest destiny was the belief that the expansion of the U.S. from the Pacific Ocean to the Atlantic Ocean was going to happen. They believed God wanted the U.S. to expand. This was first introduced by newspaper editor John O'Sullivan. President Polk said, 50, 440, or fight. This meant the boundary line of 54/40 latitude was the northern boundary of Oregon Territory.
Event 6. Gaining Oregon. Instead of conflict, Polk settled for half. So, in 1846, the Britain and U.S. divided Oregon at the 49th parallel. This is still the U.S. boundary line today.
Event 7. Capturing New Mexico and California. General Stephen Kearny was the U.S. Army officer. His men left Kansas and went to occupy New Mexico. Using persuasion, not force, they convinced Mexican troops to withdraw. They took New Mexico without firing a shot. California and the Americans were led by explorer John Fremont. They rebelled against Mexican rule and bear revolt. They raised a crude flag with a grizzly bear sketching blackberry juice. The rebels declared California independent of Mexico, creating the Republic of California.
Event 8. The invasion of Mexico. The Americans realized the defeat of Mexico was going to be way more difficult than they thought. The Mexican army was larger, yeah, but the U.S. army was smaller, and the troops were led well. On February 22, 1847, General Taylor's 4,800 troops met General Santa Anna's 15,000 Mexican troops near Buena Vista. First day of fighting, Santa Anna sent Taylor a note to surrender, but Taylor declined. Santa Anna had reported, "Both armies have been cut to pieces." But it was Santa Anna who retreated. Outside of the capital of Mexico, Scott met fire resistance at the capital of Chapultepec. About 1,000 soldiers bravely defended Mexico City, but the Mexico City falls to Scott in September 1847.
Event 9. Mexican Siege. In September 1847, U.S. captures Mexico. Santa Anna lost 4,000 out of 25,000 men, and Scott lost 900 out of 10,000 men.
Event 10. Sea to Shining Sea. The last bit of territory added to the continental United States was a strip of land across, now, southern New Mexico and Arizona. The U.S. paid $10 million, and they called it the Gadsden Purchase. On July 4, 1848, President Polk laid the cornerstone of a monument to honor George Washington. In 1848, the U.S. stretched sea to shining sea. August Polk learned that there was gold now found in Canada.